Right, so here we are, another interesting week. I've been to Savoy yesterday. I've ordered a load of stuff online because I went to B&Q and I was looking at kitchen sinks, and just looking online, it is so much cheaper, so I've actually ordered them on eBay. So yeah, we've got the kitchen worktops, we've got the hearths, which I'll show you for the fireplaces, and I'm just going to go and pick Dave up now. So whilst we've been away, we've had quite a few deliveries. We've got paint, cabinets, outdoor lights, internal lights, door handles, outbuilding shower tray, extractor fans, shower screen. Got quite a bit of, got quite a lot of materials. Internally here we've got all the internal doors, so these had to be solid doors. You can get the cheaper ones, which were around half the price, and the best way to give an example is these ones are solid, so they're fire rated for up to like 90 minutes. Within the holiday lets, you need to have fire doors. They need to be solid doors. You can't have the egg box style because they'll just burn straight through them. So yeah, we've gone for the fire rated ones. They're primered, so they'll need painting, but that's a job at a later date. Got various kitchen units here to go in. I've brought down the hobs, so I was picking these up for around £80 each. I think the Samsung one was even 50. So yeah, cost saving measures, you know, Facebook Marketplace, that type of thing. It's going to be a good week. I'm excited for the progress. I'm down here for 2 days and then I'm going back because it's my anniversary, and then I'm coming back down. Dave's staying here. He's brought his e-bike, so he's going to go out for a ride later on. But yeah, beautiful day today. I'm gonna get the fence panels sprayed. So yeah, no more talking, let's get to it. Alright, so this is the Wagner Control Pro 350M. It's an airless paint sprayer, basically just works off compression. So in here we're painting our grey fence panels, and we've got them all stacked up down there. There's around 15 panels, including top sections, and we're going to do 2 coats on each one. We've got 40 litres, going to see how far that gets us. So to run it, you've got this primer button here, so you've got to push that in. You've actually got to plug the machine in. And then we've got our primer, so to prime this, it's got to be in the upright position. The paint's going to come up and it's going to come out. When it's flowing freely out of here, that's when you know it's good to go, and then you can turn up the pressure. Right, so now we have our compression. You can see it's just clicked off. We've got, this is the, as you turn it, this is the pressure that's building up. So through this, from the last clean, will be a bit of water, it'll be clear water. So we're gonna just squirt that out, and then we can start spraying. Right, so what we're very coming to quickly realise is it's not always as good as they say it is. I've done everything to a T. We've got the sprayer working. You know, everything's good. It's not too wet. I just can't seem to get that spray in all the places where I want it to, especially for a first coat. So I've sprayed it and I'm going over it with the brush as well whilst it's still wet. I'm not too keen on coat, so like this is like a first coat, and ideally I really wanted to just do one. So we'll see how we get on. Right, so about 5:30, we're coming up to finishing for the day. As you know, I've been up since 5. What is a simple job always turns into something bigger. So the paint in here, I can only think it got clogged up. There was a pressure lack coming out. So switched the machine off, since took it all to bits, and I've put it back together about 3 times best I know, and there's a little filter in here. So this is one of the filters and it fits in both ways. Now when you take it out, it's full of paint, so you don't know which end it goes in first. And it makes sense that there's a spring and it goes over the top of this, where in fact it doesn't. So I've put this back together twice, thinking, right, no, it's not working, that must be clogged. So I took that bits and I've took it all bits twice. So it's the opposite effect. This is a spur, it's got a bit of overspray on it, but that's a filter inside. And yeah, bad enough, but I can't put the machine away because it takes a good half an hour to clean it, to pack it away for the next use. I've got paint left over, so I'm kind of strapped in, if I'm honest. I want to stop, but yeah, can't, not yet. Right, so what I've been doing this morning is I've gone through the order list for every single switch, plug, isolator, fans, hair dryers for the bathroom, LED light strips, everything you can think of for 3, you know, buildings. It's quite a bit. It was over £1,500 in order, just for the switches and the plugs and everything in between. So that took me a good hour and a half. Quite stressful, searching across multiple different sites, like cross-checking eBay, Amazon, Google, finding the best price, best quality. So we've gone for the Nexus brand. I know they're pretty well made. They're better than the lap that you can get from like Screwfix tool station. So yeah, I ordered consumer units, cross-checked it with my electrician, but they weren't up to standard, so we're going to get them from the distributors in Garwin, the next village along. So at the minute I'm tidying up. I've cleared all the rubbish, as you could see in the background of my other videos. We just, anything comes, everything's in cardboard, polystyrene, we just cut it open, pile it up, and then we do a day and we'll just take it all to the tip. So we've been to the first dump. It wasn't open, so I had to book a time slot to go in for the second. Then I had to nip and go to Screwfix because the time slot we had was like an hour away. So I had to kill a bit of time, go to Screwfix, got the bits I needed, and then I'm off to Hughes Gray and then back home. So you can imagine what is a simple trip of just going to the tip, picking up some materials, turns into like half a day of a job. So this is a regular occurrence, and because everything's so far away and remote, it's just how it is. So we're in Dave's workshop at the minute, and he's been very busy on this bloody hot day. So woodwork, Dave's been putting the beading in for the window, which is being made and going to be delivered next week. It's all the fine details that take a bit of time. So up here, he's getting ready to fit these storage cupboards. Got some doors there, which will be quite handy. And then we've got, oh, try and not fall. We've got our pencil beveled edge here going around the skylight. Because we had all the plastering done, I wasn't too sure whether I needed to skim that, but Dave's done a good job. He sealed all that in, and it's looking really good. So plenty of materials ordered, and I'm still busy painting, never ending. Right, so I'm packing up. I'm only down here for 2 days, 1 night, because it's my anniversary tomorrow. 10 years together and 1 year married. So I'm nipping back. I'm looking forward to a good night's sleep, a shower, something decent to eat, and yeah, so I'm just unpacking all the boxes that we've had. So we've got LED lights internally. Believe it or not, there was a quid each, so they'll be going up on the ceiling. Down lights. The wattage isn't too crazy, even though they look quite big, but flush, really thin, ideal for upstairs where we have a low threshold with the rafters. So we've got upper kitchen cabinets that came. These are to go with the other cabinets next door for the outbuilding. We've gone for a half lantern for the front and back of the outbuilding and the 2 front of the houses. In here we've got fabric bedside lights. So I've just started to get all the electrics together. We've got thermostats to finish off the showers, waste for the outbuilding shower, shower screen, shower, basin tap, and then something really cool that I'm going to share with you, and a little bit about my life. So the greenhouse is going to be Gwen's house. This is in memory of my mother. She passed when I was 3. I never got the chance to meet her, but I always uphold, you know, her memory, and yeah, that's what makes me try and be the best person I can be. Paul's place. So my father Paul, my dad, he died of a broken heart. You know, he never got over the death of my mum, and it completely rocked the family. And one of the reasons why I'm so independent today, you know, my dad let me get on with it, and I made my own way in life, and I learned through many mistakes, and mistakes is all part of life, and it gets you where you want to go. Definitely puts you ahead of the rest. So anyway, I'm rambling on. So Gwen's house, Paul's place, and Robin's retreat. Now, that little outbuilding that we've got is for us. My Robin, my daughter's called Robin, and she'll love that. So, in memory, 3 great people mean a lot to me, and that's why I kept it personal. Woof woof. Have you missed everyone? Everyone on YouTube's missed you. Yes, they have. No. Right, so even though we're back home, we've still got work to do. My machine, my total disc repair machine that funds the property ventures, that puts bread and butter on the table, has sadly died. It's killed itself. So there's an internal, it's water and electric mixed up. This machine, it processes discs and it cleans them. So it polishes them with water and compound, and then it uses electric motors to spin the drives, and there's been an internal leak which has caused an electrical short. It smelt a burn, so we're returning this back to the manufacturer. It should have been collected on Tuesday, happened on Monday, and it's Friday, it's still here, so we've wasted a few days. If this isn't running, it's not making money, slowly but surely, that's where things go pear-shaped. So palletized it, straps. The only thing they asked was cling film it as well, you know, just in case it gets left out. So yeah, sending that off, and then for the rest of the day, gonna have some fun. Woof woof. Rocky hungry? Is Rocky hungry? Come on then. What do you mean, why?
You can go higher than that.
Circus dog. Ah! Bit my finger.
Because you can jump higher than that.
Ah! Big piece. You're clever.
Just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun.
So celebrating our 10 years together, we got the Roman numerals of the date when we first met. So it's the 1st of August 2014. And yeah, so we got matching tattoos.
Fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun.
Chucking some.
Some of the dogs might actually come to me. You never know.
Gordon. Hungry. So there's a gooseling in our local park, and it's got a bad wing. Goes,
I call him Gordon the Goose.
he goes by the name of Gordon,
Gordon the Goose.
but I believe, friend told me, it's actually a girl. So we try and chuck bread onto the island.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love.
Right, so down here at the lockup, and I'm picking up, or I have been and picked up, a log burner. Now these go for around 100 to 150 pounds, sometimes even 200 pounds, depending on what kilowatt. So I've been to St Helens, picked this up for £100, seen it on the Facebook marketplace this morning, and that's going to come in a treat. I did have one previously that I picked up over here. This one is slightly better, slightly newer, and I picked this one up. I think this was for around about £250. Since being in the container, you can only get, well, one season out of storing things in containers because of the moisture, the heat. You know, it condenses and it just ruins all the electrics. So this, we'll just wire brush it, get some heat paint, spray that back, and it looked brand new. I did have a dolly, and it was made out of MDF. Absolute crap, because midwinter this thing collapsed. MDF got wet, the weight of it collapsed, and it fell and broke the glass. So we'll get a replacement for that. But for now, I've been picking up white goods, these fridges, ovens, integrated ovens, washing machines, and I'm down here now loading these up, getting ready to take them down to install them. So I was picking up washing machines for 70 quid, 80 quid each. I was picking up fridges for £50 each, and I was picking up these new X-Display integrated ovens, and I'll show you a bit more in depth on them, but we was picking them up for £110 each. So this is where we're at. It's hot, it's muggy, I'm loading these, and then I'm going having a beer, ready for the week ahead. Hard work when you're on your own. So we've got 2 fridges strapped 3 times, 2 over and then 1 over, and then we've got 2 washers, 2 log burners, and in here we've got 2 integrated ovens, one at the back. So, time for a beer. Okay, so we made it down, and as usual, the parking is a little hectic. So unloaded the trailer, got down here in one piece. On the way down, I thought it'd be a good idea to plastic wrap this. So all strapped up still, waterproofed it, and this plastic wrapping just held it all together nicely. Peace of mind. So we got Rocky down here, and I'm just going to show you what Dave's been up to. So upstairs we've finished all the joinery, and I'm more than pleased. So here we've got, you know, cleaning cupboards, we've got door handles on order, and the workmanship is fantastic. So we've got our doors hung, they're ready for painting. Got the handles to put on. In here we've got, in the master bedroom, we've got our cupboards. So we're going to have a piece of glass here, full length mirror. Plenty space for clothing. Up there we've got our additional storage. In the kids' room, we've got, specifically asked by my daughter, somewhere to do her crafts. So kids colouring, boxes under there for toys. Dave's going to do a little bit of storage, maybe like a hanger rail, you know, put your clothes. So loads of stuff as normal. Lots of materials orders, but forgot a few, so I'm going to have to nip back to Screwfix. Down here we've got the breakfast bar installed. Dave's going to make his own leg for the brace. We've got kitchen going in, so obviously we've got our ovens, fridges, washer, and Dave started doing the first few layers of tiling. Quite impressed with the sink and the tap. So the taps were £15 each. The sinks with the drainer, they were £50 each. Rocky hungry? Yeah. So there we have it. We've got the name plaques up. Gwen's house, Paul's place, Robin's retreat, and yeah, looks really, really good. Well impressed. So today we've had a bit of help. Cameron's come, and you guys will meet him. He's worked with us on a job before, and he's been painting these he's been painting these fence panels. So this is 2 coats. That was 1 coat. That's ridiculous. 2 coats, and that's wet. Rocky, are you hungry? Sit. Sit. No. Are you hungry? He's a good pig. In the outbuilding, Cameron's tidied up, done a good job. Tidied up there. So I'm getting prepped, ready for spraying. Rocky's being my little shadow. Enjoyed his barbecue last night. So yeah, gonna mask up windows, doors, and then I'm gonna get spraying. So we missed the setup video, but I've primered it, got the sprayer going, and yeah, ready for our first coat. As you can see, we've not made much progress. I have meticulously cleaned this, thoroughly maintained it, and it's let me down again. I've had one of these previously, and the pressure, it wouldn't prime, so it would just keep running and running with the last one we used. And then this one, it simply just won't spray, you know. We've replaced the cartridge inside. I've thoroughly cleaned this jet, and what we seem to get now is these splats. I've been through all the tutorials, I've been through the troubleshooting, and it's suggested that there's a clog. I've thoroughly cleaned out all the lines previously. You know, it's that bloody long, it tangles up a lot, but I've cleaned all these lines meticulously, run the hose through them, flushed the system all out. I can't say any more. It's an expensive piece of kit, and it's something I've been looking after, so I'm absolutely gutted. So I'm going to show you, right, so this bit here, the pressure's just gone all together. It was going and going, and then it just keeps splatting. I've played with the settings here, and just a nightmare. So after further investigation, checking all the lines, I've just given up with it. It's costing me more in time wasted than it would be to have this rollered. So we're going to get this finished, and yeah, RIP to the Wagner Control Pro. Go on, wench.
Fuck off.
Don't forget me washing up as well.
Yeah, no problem.
Ah, you're not having any. Look at that. That is homemade Victoria sponge. Just the way I like it. Sue's been making us more gifts. I'm gonna treat her and get her some flowers later in the week. Want a piece? Hungry? Not my fingers. Right, so we're making a bit of progress in what feels like walking through treacle. So Cameron's had a good tidy up in here. He cleaned, he's acid washed the grout because it was stuck on. Them little tiles, they're textured, so they hold all the grout quite well. But yeah, looking good. Cold showers tonight. Dave can't wait. So yeah, tiling's in, looking good. Taps, I'm really impressed with these taps. It looks like Wonder Woman. I think so, do you not? Yeah. I think we've been through that. Dave's on with the flooring. And our hearth's in, looking really good. So we'll have a nice log burner in there for the winter. Rocky's in the way as usual. Good. Good. So in here, as one job progresses, we're trying to work our way through the houses. So all the tools come back, all the materials come back. We've got our appliances, kitchens and that, they're all being sorted tomorrow. So it's looking a lot brighter in here. So that's 2 coats. It'll need one more, but it's looking pretty good. And then up top, we'll have to get the scaffolding out because it's pretty high, that. I had an idea of having a drop down, because it's fairly modern in here. We're going to have, I'm thinking, a chandelier. Something pretty cool, not too low that will block the TV, but yeah, the other ones have all got, although they're modern, they've all got the features, period features, where this is completely brand new. So yeah, it's looking really good. Carry on painting. I'm cutting in, Cameron's rollering. These beams, not bothered about getting paint on them because we're going to satin gloss them. I just had a phone call to say that the glass is ready and that's going to be dropped off tomorrow, which is Tuesday or Wednesday. So this is midweek progress. My little shadow. You smiling? Woof woof. Tell me. Ready for your tea? Hungry? Rocky hungry? So come down with a cold. What thinks a cold anyway? My throat's killing. I didn't sleep very well. Yeah. Feel like going home. But I can't because I got 10 ton of stone coming. Oh, the joys. And sleeping on an airbed that keeps falling in the middle of the night. I got some leaks in the airbed, and I wake up about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like mummified, I'm just sunk in. And then the dog who's keeping me awake at night, he is not sleeping with me again. Crying to go out at like 2 o'clock. Like, come on, lad. So yeah, what a fantastic start to the day. I feel like utter shit. So we'll see how we get on. Oh, last night I had oh, it hurts when I swallow. I had a cold shower. I actually felt pretty good after it, to be fair. The shower works really well. So yeah, the good, the bad, the ugly. I'm getting to that point now where I'm just fed up of being here. So yeah, see how we get on today. Alright, so it's the day after and I'm still not feeling very good. I'm just kind of just pushing things on, just get through today. Tomorrow we're having the internet installed, so I can't really go at the minute. I'm just not improving. I need a break. Hurts to swallow. So yeah, anyway, less of my moaning. So yesterday, firstly we're at B&Q and we've changed our paint. So the last one wasn't too good. It was too dark, it looked more of a chocolate. So we're going for an off-white. I'm hoping this is gonna be nice. It's not too white, it says cream. So yeah, we're gonna find out. It should be nice. I'm just at my wit's end. I can't fathom a conversation. I can't string a sentence together. So I'm just going to try and do what I can today. See what happens. We've got first down, and we've got fine cream. So yesterday, as you remember, we were doing different colours, testing out what works, what doesn't. I wouldn't normally mix matte with silk. Apologies for my voice, I'm a bit groggy. I wouldn't normally mix them both, but that was my favourite colour and they didn't have anything else. So, make do. So I'm cutting in now. I'm going all the way around. I'm cutting in every single bit, wall, upstairs, downstairs, and then I can just hit it and roller it all tomorrow. So at the minute we're just having a siesta and checking out the string lights that we got. So we're going for a bit of a Love Island theme in the garden. Gonna have some neon signs up here, but yeah, just admiring the hard work. These are all going to get properly wired in whilst we've got dangling.
I like it like that.
Yeah, we're leaving it like that.
It's modern sculpture, isn't it?
It's smart, isn't it? Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. It is Thursday. It's the last day for us. It would have been yesterday, only today I've got quite a few things coming. A couple deliveries. We've got Sky coming in, installing the internet. So they're running the cables into number 1 and number 2. We've got pub benches being delivered, and I've got to go pick up some materials. I've got carpets to pay for. So yeah, in general, I'm feeling better today. I could talk without it being painful, although you can hear my throat. So Sky is coming later on, and they're coming to install a new hub router, and what they will do is they will probably more than likely drill through this PVC, run a cable on the outside, chase a cable down here, down the wall, and in. Now, we don't want wires on shore, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill an hole through this 2 foot thick stone, and we're going to reroute the cable in here, and that is where the Wi-Fi router is going to go inside there. So with this one, if we can work out where the feed is, this is the electric feed coming in. If we can work out the position of that, and then the internal feed coming in here, we need to go about 5 centimeters over to get it somewhat center. You can't go too far over that way or this way because it's lit in between. So we're going to come through, go in on an angle, and hope for the best, because when you're drilling through such lengths, stone, it can veer off, you know, it can curve and bend. So we'll see how we get on. Right, Dave's saying perfect, let's have a look.
I'll start putting your wages up.
Bloody hell, look at that! Perfect, and just in time because the guys just turned up. Right, so we've had 3 pub benches arrived, assembled, and they're pretty good quality. $4.50 we paid in total. I thought that was pretty good. So Dave's been fitting the guttering, and when it starts raining, it's a bit of a blessing because it drips on you when you're walking in. So now we've got the task of removing the caravan. We're just making provisions now, emptying everything out that we don't need, and yeah. So in theory, we'll bring this forward a little bit and we'll swing it round. We'll use the handbrake at the front and we'll slowly, gently lower it down, and then we'll angle in and then we'll go out that way. So nice to have the caravan gone. It's a bit of an eyesore. I've been dreading this because it's so heavy, but yeah, it served us well. It would have to start raining when we're about to move the bloody caravan. It's fucking torrential. I'm absolutely wet through. And it's that windy, I just spat and I actually spat on myself. So, standard. So there we have it, got the caravan out. Little bit difficult, you know, because it's been sat there for so long. You can see how deep that wheel had sunk. And to get it out, it was just digging a channel. As you can tell, I hooked the car up, pulled it out of this ditch, got it to the end, handballed it round. It's always the same whenever you do something in this village. It's like everyone comes out at Woodwork. So as soon as you decide to pull out, the cars come down. As soon as you decide gut shop, cars will pull out, you know. Sod's law. Anyway, so next week we're going to have a good tidy up. We're going to do some landscaping. We got some slate, we got driveway flags, not flags, driveway screeding to put down the base, weed membrane, steps to build, a bit more clearing out to do. So impressed with that bench. It's starting to feel a bit more homely. Naughty Rocky in here, kept getting in the way, didn't you? Told you to go in and you didn't listen. So in here, bathrooms might have been the same the last time we came. The last couple of days this has started to get more finished off. So kitchen's going in, sink's going in. We had Eon here. They came and fitted our meter, so electric now can be put in. We can get the consumer unit in there. It's very tight, but it'll work. Next week we've got James coming with the electrician. He's going to start fitting all our lights, plugs, sockets, switches. In here, number one, it's looking very much finished. Bathroom, more tidy. We've still got like an MDF storage panel under the, you know, to cover them pipes. Looks a little bit ugly. I've started cutting in, so we've got the blue all the way around. Got the flooring, that needs to go in the outbuilding. Got the tiling in. Got the ovens. In here we've got the washer. We're going to get a paint match, so match that MDF with that grey. More cutting in under here. More cutting in there as well. So eventually we'll varnish these beams, maybe next week. It can be a job for Cameron. Dave's come up with this creative solution, so I wanted, you know, for my daughter when she comes, she can have a little colouring table. In here it's going to be a 3/4 and a single, so there's going to be bunk beds. This will be the kids' room. Storage, MDF panelling. We've got doorknobs coming, so it's a bit stiff to pull. So Dave's quite handy with his woodwork. Looks nice and neat. Next week we've got the carpets going in, and I'm going to do them a bit of a promo video. So when I come back on Monday, I'm going to go there and pay them. There's another delivery, I'm not sure what that is. We have an unboxing. Let's have a look. Roof line. That is the roof vent for the extractor in the outbuilding. So we've got our ovens. They'll be going in, and I'll just show you the progress of the outbuilding. So in here, it's a complete whitewash. So we've undercoated and satin sealed the beams. We just kept it all white. We're keeping it a little bit more modern in here. We've got the glass panel up there. That'll be fitted next week. That's safely under cover. We've got the bathroom in there to fit, so all our materials are stored in there while we're painting. I started cutting in up there, and yeah. So these stairs are going to get carpeted, and then up here, because the caravan's gone, this is where Dave's going to be sleeping. So yeah, in total, what a week. I'm absolutely knackered, as I always am every week. I'm really looking forward to going home, having a good meal. The one thing I look forward to the most when I go home, and it's not like, yeah, my kids, my wife, my kid, my wife. It's putting on my dressing gown, having a shower, putting on my dressing gown, sitting on my recliner sofa and just watching some telly. That is like, I'm home, you know, I can just chill. So, good progress. Can't wait to go home now. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope it's not too long. That's it. So, all the best. Please feel free to like, share and subscribe. Any comments, I'll reply to each one. We've got an amazing opportunity coming up, which I can't wait to share with you guys. That will be announced in the coming months. So yeah, big things are happening. That's it for now. So all the best, have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon.